I want to ask you the two questions you need to ask yourself before you launch anything online. And dependent on how you answer these is dependent on your survival online. The first question is, who are you talking to? Or a better question that's easier for you to answer is, who is your typical client? Who do you typically talk to day in and day out? Knowing who your market is the fundamentals of marketing as a whole. Marketing and demographics go hand in hand. Let me explain it this way. You go into a crowded room with complete strangers and you start yelling, hey, it's me, just look at me, guys, look at me. And while some people might look, they're wondering to themselves, what do you want? Now think about this. You leave that room, you come back a little bit later, and you yell, hey you, with the blue shirt, I have a question for you. Now, what do you think is going to happen? Not only is the guy with the blue shirt going to turn around, but he's also going to be engaged because you have a question for him. The internet works the same exact way. If you're talking to everybody, really, you're not engaging or talking to anybody. So knowing who you're talking to is ridiculously important. The second question is, how are you changing the world? Understanding how you're changing the world and what the bigger picture is will give you purpose. Even better, will give your customers reason. People don't buy from Jim because he's Jim. People buy from Jim because he saves you time. He gives you peace of mind, and he's someone that you can trust. Are you starting to understand what I'm saying? People are sold on the bigger picture. In this instant gratification world that we live in today, results are king. Whoever gives the fastest, can give the fastest results, tends to win. And whoever can explain to their customers or prospects what the results will be the fastest also tends to win. Understanding how you're changing the world is also ridiculously important. People grab onto the results and are sold on the bigger picture. And also, if you're not talking to me, or it's not painfully obvious who you're talking to, ultimately, I will leave. And also, a lot of other will leave. Because it's almost like this. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I don't know if you're talking to me. I mean, I'm not sure. If people ever hesitate when they're on your website to think, are you talking to me? Then, or it's not, like I said, or it's not painfully obvious who you're talking to, you need to change. You need to change your way of thinking. Think about this for just a second. Can you convince a complete stranger to get in the car with you? How about if you said, hey dude, look at me. If you come in the car, you can see what I have to offer. I have some pretty cool stuff. Why don't you come on and join me? Kind of awkward, right? Really awkward to think about it. Then, let's think about this. How about convincing your best friend to get in the car with you? Hey Ben, hey quickly, there's a party at Sally's tonight. We got to get ready now. Quickly, get in. Way too easy, right? Way too easy. Because he's your best friend. You know his hobbies. You know his dislikes. You know exactly what motivates him. He's your best friend. Even if your friend wasn't feeling it that night, you would still know the words to say to convince him to go in the car with you. Hey, I heard that Britton's there, and I also heard she's back in the market. Dude, I know how much you love Britton. Come on in. Dude, I gotta coach you on how to talk to her. Let's go. Let's get going. Way too easy to convince her best friend, right? The same rules apply online. The better you know your audience, the better you know their hobbies, their dislikes, what motivates them, where they're going in their lives, and how you can fulfill some basic human needs, the better chances you have of getting them inside your car. Because it's pretty natural, once you know who you're talking to, it's pretty natural talking to them. It's pretty easy going. And that's exactly what you need to start thinking about. Now, depending how good your plan is, will affect how long a person will stay in the car with you. You don't want someone just to go for a test drive. You want a dependable person that you could pick up every day, every week, every month, or whenever you want for the rest of your life, right? I'll leave you with this. I highly suggest that you write down these 2 questions. Who are you talking to, and how are you changing the world? And go ahead and go into great detail with both these answers that you're going to come up with. And also leave your notebook out, because in video number 2 we're going to go more in depth with this plan. Getting a system together that once you go online, it's just going to be that much more powerful. And also, do me a favor, go ahead in the comments below, go ahead and tell me what you learned or what you liked about this video. And go ahead, if you really like this video, go ahead and share it also. Thank you so much. My name is Alexander John, and I really am trying to change the world by teaching small business owners how to use the web and helping them gain more web power. Thank you, and we'll talk soon.